says you are live now. Hi everybody, we're over here at the makeup show and I'm turning around and I got all these beautiful people back here. Yes, all the beauties from American Beauty Star. Are you guys watching the show? Yeah? Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to give that to you and I'm going to continue. And you can sit or wherever you want. Okay, so now I'm going to go back with the eyeshadow palette and this angled brush. And I'm going to start to enhance those eyebrows. So your eyebrows are always going to begin right at the middle of your nostril, but because we are doing an extra bold brow, I'm actually going to create tiny little hair strokes using this brush C207 by Crown, and I'm just blending it into the smokiness. So I'm actually connecting it to that smoky gradient that we used earlier. Again, if you guys have any questions, and if you see any questions on the story, let me know as well. But I love this brush and this color because you're really able to create those tiny little hair strokes that look authentic. You're doing some yoga there?
I do yoga and Pilates.
It's beautiful. All right, same color on the other side. So the way I'm making this modern is by not blocking out her eyebrows or shaking them off and making them really thick. I'm modernizing this 1920s smoky eye look by creating a fuller, bushier brow. So that's how I feel it would be relevant to what is happening in our culture today. So that's why I want that really smoky, bushy. Who doesn't like a bushy eyebrow, right? So that's what I'm doing, connecting with the eyeshadow.
Sorry guys.
Hi everybody. So what questions do you guys have? Any professional questions? I know that we're all makeup artists here as well. You guys need to know anything about how to balance your career, social media? Any questions, just feel free to ask and then we'll go out and make sure that we answer your question. Wait, I have a question for you guys. Why are you here?
We love makeup!
Yes. Looking good.
How would you say be the best, how would you go about recreating a good bushy brow without it being out of control?
Less is more. Start with powders and then add something that's like maybe like a gel, maybe like a pomade, or maybe adding some water to your pigments of the eyeshadow too. I always use my spoolie and my little mascara wand to just blend that down. And I like to step back, or if you're in a salon environment and there's a mirror, try to utilize that mirror. You guys remember I used to always tell you this. Utilize your mirror to look for balance and symmetry, because that's going to help you with, especially if you're going to be on set and you're looking at a monitor. If you can sit in front of that monitor, it's ideal. So that way you can really make some adjustments. We're getting real bushy. I love it. It's happening. You're okay with that, right? You like bushy eyebrows? I know. We do now. All right, so once we have our shadows on, we're gonna take our brow gel and start to take those hairs and really brush them up. And I'm gonna keep them up. I don't want to groom them back down. I wanna keep them nice and bushy. In addition to that, this sounds crazy, but I am going to also add mascara to the eyebrows, because that's going to pick up any like little peach fuzz or lighter hairs and really make them nice and bold. Yes, bushy brows come through.
Come on, Brooke Shields.
Okay. And we're going to keep them up. We're not going to brush them down. I want them nice and bushy. I want them to the point where everybody over there can see your eyebrows. Can you guys see it all the way back there? Yes? What do you think? Yeah, give me a round of applause if you like these eyebrows. Yeah. Happening, coming together. All right, let's move on to lashes and mascara. I'll take that from you. Thank you. All right, so we're going to begin with mascara on the bottom, and while I do that, I'm going to actually have you put glue on these. I always put my models to work. So,
You better work.
what's that?
Which number are you using?
So right now I'm using number 501 for both top and the bottom. So yeah, I'm going big. I'm going to start with mascara just to have a nice.
Wait, 501 on top and bottom?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I know I like lashes. Can you tell?
Yeah.
So just a light coat of mascara first. And that way it has kind of like a tacky texture, so the false lash is able to adhere onto that. Open, look up. Thank you, look down. Awesome, I'll take that. Okay. Alright, so just kind of hang out, let it dry a little bit, maybe use a blow dryer. And then once it has that tacky texture, just pop them right on. And in addition to that, I do go back and add more mascara. And the eyelash adhesive that I'm using is a dark duo because I like it dark, so I'm going to add more darkness to the duo as well. So while she's doing that, I'm going to buff out some more edges. So let's go and take our Busy Art palette. Just make sure you're not covering everything.
Yeah.
Thank you. This is Busy Art. It's brand new. Yeah, it's at the Muse booth, I believe.
Sorry guys, I'm not
she's
trying to
also
block
working
you.
on her blush. Thank you.
Can I get this to you? Because my arms are like dying right now.
Perfect. Thanks, Mom. Beautiful. All right, I'm gonna take a step away and have a seat over here with you guys really quick and just take a peek. Hi. It's looking good. Hi, everybody. I just needed to sit down really quick because I got 15 minutes to rock this out. Okay, let's go back.
Definitely feels like a challenge, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. It's like I'm on American Beauty Star all over again. Yeah, I just saw some areas that I wanted to fix a little bit.
Can't figure out which way to hold it.
All right, so these lashes are on there. Beautiful. Look up. Just blending a little bit more. You can never blend enough. I'm going to give you some tips, some pro tips while I'm talking about blending. One thing that I feel like every makeup artist should really invest in is really good skincare. Something that has good quality, something that works for all different types of skin types and skin tones. The reason why is because I feel that sometimes we lack in hydrating and moisturizing, and then you try to add your foundations and your layering full coverage, and it skips or it looks, textured and it doesn't blend as well. So I feel as a makeup artist, it's really important to invest in some great quality skincare, and you can never overdo it with skincare, but you can overdo it with foundation. So more skincare, less full coverage, and then everything just blends in seamlessly. Hourglass primer and moisturizer, and Talar organic moisturizer as well. Gorgeous. Tickles? All right, so now we're gonna move on to the lips. I might still go back to the eyes and perfect some stuff, but the first thing that I do for the lips is add a powder to prime and just kind of even out all the different natural tones that we have going on. might as well touch up everything while you're at it at that point. I always use 2 lip liners, one that's darker and one that's lighter. The reason I do that is because you can also contour your lips. So the darker liner goes on the outside and the lighter lip liner goes on the inside. Do they have any questions? Okay. So as I apply the darker lip liner, I'm gonna have Madison mix your lips really quick. Perfect. That's great. And now I'm blending it away with the lighter lip liner. Awesome. All right, so for lip color, I'm choosing Huda Beauty all over. I'm gonna have you mix that up really quick. And this color is Trendsetter. I'm gonna go back with the lip liner and then blend that out as well. That specific lip product is more of a matte finish, but I do want to add some shine in select areas. How are you guys doing?
Great.
Good? Any questions? Do you like this look so far? Yeah? Okay, great. So now we're gonna add Kevin O'Quan, the Molten Up lip gloss, but in just specific areas. Right above the Cupid's bow and right in the center of Madison's lip. So the rest is gonna stay matte, and that way the metallics just stay in the center, which also is an homage to the 1920s because that was the Cupid's bow, but I'm making it more modern. Just blending out. Getting real crazy with this blending. All right, lastly, you okay?
It's getting
Almost dropped it.
a little heavy.
Yeah, we can put it down. We can put it right here. Yes, and everybody can see me blending. Hi, how's it going?
I haven't seen any questions. So.
Okay, cool. Maybe like that. There we go. All right, so the last thing that I want to do is add some shine and some gloss to the eyes. So this is Kevin O'Quan. Again, the color is Cyber Sky. And the areas that I'm focusing on are right above her highlights, and then just tap it. Actually, it's best if you squeeze it on the back of your hand and then apply it from there. Right in the eyelid. This is something that is great for a one-time shot, an editorial, a picture, a quick walk down the catwalk. It's not really going to wear a full day because it is emollient. My recommendation, specifically for this last week that I did on American Beauty Star, the best way to have a glossy eye last the longest is to do it on bare skin. So no powder, no eyeshadow, nothing, no primer. Just put a clear lip gloss on bare skin, and that's the only way it will last by itself. If you're doing eyeshadows and you're adding dimension and you're adding texture, and you do gloss on top, it eventually will separate. So that's really just for like a one-time kind of shot. Does that make sense? But it's beautiful, and once it's shot, it looks amazing. Don't you guys agree? Do you guys like it? A little glossy eye. Go ahead and look up. Gorgeous. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and give our model a round of applause. She did a fabulous job sitting there looking pretty. And now I'm just gonna hang out and answer any questions that you guys might have about the show, about what I was able to do to, I don't know, audition, anything that you guys want to ask. This is your opportunity. So, what questions do you have? Go ahead and raise your hands and we'll come out and ask you.
What was the audition process?
What was the what?
My audition process.
So it actually started a year ago. Yeah, last year in October. I teach at a school called Cinema Makeup School, and all the instructors and the recent graduates had received, you can get up and show them your beautiful face. Yeah, yes, yes. Beautiful, beautiful. Go ahead and walk down. Have a closer look. I'll take a seat. So a year ago, we received an email about turning in an audition video. So basically, I'm answering questions now. How should I put this? Do you want to hold this? Thank you. Okay, so you submit a video, and in the video it should be about 5 minutes. I think 10 minutes is the max. And you basically want to sell yourself and let them know what you're all about. What is your story? What are your specialties? Why should you be on the show? What is it about your personality or your skills, or you have some kind of niche or specific quality in your skill that nobody else does? That's what you want to showcase. So you talk about your personal life, you talk about your education, you talk about your career. You email a link or an MP4 of that. Then after that, you have a Skype interview with the casting manager and the producer. And then at that point, they email you and let you know, like, all right, we're considering you, maybe this might happen. So honestly, the whole time, I wasn't even sure what I was gonna do. Like the whole time they said, you do both hair and makeup, so you might be a teammate, you might be a contestant. And I still went in there blindly like, all right, I'll try it doesn't hurt to lose, like why not? It wasn't until a week before shooting that I finally found out, like, Andrew, guess what? You're a contestant and you're doing makeup. I was like, yes, that's like my specialty. Like, I love having control over everything, but if I'm gonna win something, it's gonna be because of makeup, and that's my passion. So, if you feel that you should be on the show, definitely submit it. It's a great platform. It's a great way for you to have a voice, a presence, and if you want to send a message, even just to boost your marketing and your social media, another great way to just put yourself out there. You know. I've been in the industry for 18 years, and it's evolved tremendously. Like, I come from the days where we would get in a suit, all black, live portfolio, and go meet the agents and the director live, or go meet somebody like Ali live, and interview, like in person. But now everything is online. You have to have a presence. Who are you digitally? Who are you social media-wise? Don't overwhelm yourself and do all of it. Just do 3 that make sense for you. So I do I do LinkedIn, Instagram, and YouTube because I'm an instructor. I don't really do Twitter because I'm not that funny, and I don't feel like, that's more like a clever, kind of like, if you're like an author or something, that would be good for that. So pick the platforms that really make sense for your goal and your market, and only focus on that. It's a great question though. I think you should audition for sure. Yes. Hi. Oh, yes. Absolutely, yeah. You can do that. Her question is the look that I just did on Madison. Could we possibly do that in other colors? Yes, absolutely. You could do that in purples, gold, bronze, blues. It's totally, tailored. You can tailor to whatever outfit, the look that you're going for. Right.
I love this makeup.
Thank you.
And I don't know if we use the other color, it's going to be natural.
It would probably have more of an edgier statement, and it's going to be more editorial. So I chose this because I know is going to look good in these types of colors. So, but yeah, if maybe she had like a purple outfit, I would play with the colors for sure. Yeah, absolutely. What other questions do you guys have?
Anyone?
All right, so make sure you visit Co Cosmetics. What's your booth?
Good question.
Yes. What, it's a member? Oh, okay. Over there, Co Cosmetics, CAO.
I have a question though.
Yes.
3050 trend is actually coming now, full, and then coming up.
Okay, that's a good question.
Yeah, we did it.
So I'm going to repeat Ali's question. He said, what do I think is the trend that is happening now into holiday, right? Well, when I think the current season that we're in is fall and autumn. So what happens during that time? In other parts of the world, not LA. And things start to die, so the leaves start to dry off. So and then you have like Dia de los Muertos and Day of the Dead. So there's a lot of darkness that happens around this time of the year, which is why I think It's important to wear like matte colors, like matte blacks, charcoals, dark browns, dark grays. Going into holiday, it's more about family, and I think it's more festive, and it's more about celebrating one another. And so I feel for that, it's festive colors. So glitter, metallics, that is what's going to be really in this holiday. It's not just like a frosty glitter, but more of like a silver futuristic metallic shine, like metal, like the metal lining on these chairs. I feel like that's going to be really in specific areas. So it's almost like having your makeup be like an accessory. Like instead of wearing a big silver hoop earring, maybe wear a silver eyebrow. You know what I mean? So I think that's what's going to be the new trend for this holiday. Yeah. Yes.
You are a winner. You will be a winner.
I won this last week. I
Yes.
did. I'm so excited. I did.
If you have to be the winner, how would you use the platform to actually send your voice?
Oh wow, that's a great question. Okay, so now you want to get real deep, Ali. Look at my hands are all sweaty now. So Ali just asked me if I were to win the whole thing. Like if I were to win, if you guys are not familiar, there's a show called American Beauty Star right now on Lifetime Network, and it's based off of makeup and hair specialists, and it's 12 contestants competing against one another in the title of winning American Beauty Star, along with $50,000, your own cover of Vogue, and cosmetics like up, everywhere. So it's going to be great for that winner. If I were to win, Ali, this show for the first season of American Beauty Star, I would want to be a voice for people that are different. Because I was raised in East LA, Boyle Heights, so I was really hard to be like gay in the closet in like such a macho area. So a lot of times I was bullied, I was beat up, I was ridiculed, and my self-esteem wasn't really that good like as a kid. And it wasn't until my adolescence that I rebelled and I said, all right, if I'm going to be bullied, if I'm going to be that different, watch me be different. So I went to art school, I went to beauty school, I went to fashion school, I dyed my hair, I wore pink, I did leopard, I pierced, I got tattoos, and I was like, this is how different I'm going to be, So if I were to win this show, I would want to be the voice for those people. Like I would want to represent the people that are underrepresented in the media. I would want to be a voice for Latinos. I would want to be a voice for people that are different. I have trans people in my family. I would want to be a voice for them. I want to be a voice for all the weirdos. You know what I mean? So that's what I would want to celebrate, and I would use that in like a motivational kind of way. So, yeah. Thank you. Any other questions? I think we have maybe time for one more question. Yes, go ahead. Oh, two more questions. I just saw you, baby. That's it. Oh, wrap it up. Yes, go ahead. Oh, my Instagram is @Velázquez_, and also follow American Beauty Star. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us. Enjoy the rest of the makeup show, and I'll see you next week. Bye, guys. How do I end this? Sorry about that. You're like, no, I don't.